Hello everybody, it's me again, Teacher Marcus, where I will be teaching all of you to do 4 experiments by using eggs. And all these 4 experiments, we are using material that are very easily available at your home. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to teach you the first trick of the first experiment. We use egg, where I'm going to teach you how to make the egg stand easily on any surface, either table or on the floor. Now, for this activity to make the egg stand, you can use, you need to use a raw chicken egg, not a cooked one, and then you need a tiny bit of salt. Okay, so to make the egg stand, simply just pour some salt, on the table. Okay, and then try to push all the salt to the one spot, and then gently, gently put this egg standing upright by using the salt as a support. Okay, so you need to find a correct angle, then only you can able to stand the egg. There you go. Now, in order to make it, do it again. There you go. Now, in order to make it realistic, you can blow away all the salt. Okay. Alright, now I remove all the salt and just left the egg standing alone. Yeah, so it looks amazing. That's first activity. To understand how eggs can stand, you need to refer to this picture. On the left hand side, there's a girl. She is stand with both legs on the log, and that makes her very stable. On the other hand, if you look at the boy, he's standing with one leg on the log, and that makes him unstable. So, conclusion, the wider the base, the more stable the object is. So, back to the eggs, when we add a little bit of salt, it will make the eggs more stable because the base is wider. For the next activity, I may teach you how to play a competition, with your friends, where we're going to spin the eggs, and who stays the longest win. Who can spin the longest win. So I have 2 eggs, it looks identical, so let's try to spin this egg. You can keep on spinning and spinning and spinning. You can spin for very long. But I have another egg, alright, then when I spin, it will spin long. You see, it will spin long. So if you can observe, it will stop faster compared to the first egg. So this is because these 2 eggs is different. One egg is a cooked egg, another egg is a raw egg. Alright, so this is a cooked egg, and the cooked egg will be spin a lot longer and faster. Alright. Now for the raw chicken egg, no matter how hard I spin, it will stop. It will stop suddenly, and it will stop spinning. Whereby the cooked egg, it can keep spinning and spinning. This is the raw egg. This is the cooked egg. So you can play a game with your friends, with your brother and sister. And ask them to compete. So you make sure you prepare a cooked egg. Then you will always win the competition. To understand why that happened, I need to introduce a sport called figure skating. On the left hand side is when she spins around while open up her arm. That will make her slow down. On the other hand, when she put her arm at the center of her body, she will spin very fast. When you spin the raw egg, the egg yolk will go to the side. So it's similar when the figure skating open up her arm. She will turn very slow, and that will make the raw egg stop faster.
On the other hand, I have cooked egg. The cooked egg yolk will be at the center of the egg. So that will be very similar to the figure skating when she put her arm to the center of her body. She will spin very fast. So in this case, cooked egg will spin a lot longer compared to raw egg.
The third activity that you can do at home by using egg is I will be teaching all of you to make this bouncing egg. What is a bouncing egg? Bouncing egg is the egg will bounce on table. Alright, so if you can look carefully, the egg is bouncing on the table. Yeah, so it doesn't behave naturally. Normally chicken egg shell is hard. Okay, so in this case the egg shell is soft. How can we do that? Okay, so for this activity you need to prepare a few simple items such as number one, a bottle of vinegar, you need a cup, and you need a raw chicken egg. Okay, simply put a chicken egg into the cup and you need to fill up the chicken eggs full with vinegar. Alright, full with vinegar. So I'm going to pour the vinegar until the chicken eggs is fully submerged. Okay, so once the eggs is fully submerged with vinegar, you can immediately see a few things. Number one, you can see the bubble is appear around the eggshell. Okay, alright. It seems like there is a chemical reaction happening. Okay, on here. So you need to leave it for 1 day. After 1 day, the eggshell becomes softer and the bouncing egg is produced. Okay, so if you put it for 2 days, the whole chicken eggs will become slightly transparent, where you can see the egg yolk. Yeah, but that requires you to put few more days, at least 2 to 3 days. Yeah, in the vinegar. Okay, so why does it happen? All right, I want all of you to pay attention to the next video.
Explanation: the acetic acid in the vinegar reacts with the calcium carbonate in the eggshell and produces carbon dioxide and form bubbles on the surface of the shell. The egg looks translucent when you shine a flashlight through it because the hard outside shell is gone. The only part that remains is the thin membrane.
Now, this will be the fourth activity, which is the last activity. You can use chicken eggs to conduct experiment at home. So, I'm going to use a cooked chicken egg, and I'm going to use the power of air pressure to push the chicken egg into this bottle. So, for this experiment, it's slightly dangerous because you need to use hot water. Okay, so this is boiling hot water. I put it inside a jar. Alright, then I'm going to swirl a little bit, okay, and I'm going to carefully pour into another jar. Mind you, this is hot water, so please careful when you are dealing with hot water. So I have this bottle which is submerged in hot water, and I quickly put the egg into the bottle, and you can see slowly the air pressure will build up and it will suck the egg into the bottle. Alright, you're going in. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, the egg is slowly going in. The egg is going in. Ta-da! Isn't that amazing? Alright, we gently go in and it moves by its own. There you go. Okay? So it is because of air pressure where I can explain to you in another slide.
To understand how it's happened, I need to introduce the ideal gas law. PV equal to nRT. P stands for air pressure, V stands for volume, N is the number of moles, R is constant, and T is temperature. So when the pressure increases, the temperature increases. Likewise, when the temperature increases, the pressure will increase. At the beginning of the experiment, we put hot water inside this round flask. When we pour out the hot water, the temperature inside the round flask is still high. When the temperature is high, the pressure is high. Then we put eggs on top of the round flask. Slowly the temperature will cool down and the pressure will drop. And because of that, the atmospheric pressure will push the egg into the flask.
Make the eggs, yeah, at this neck of this bottle, and I'm going to blow a lot of air into this area, and this will build up a high pressure and push the chicken egg up. There you go. Alright, so make sure to do this experiment with the company of adult, any adult or maybe your parents. Okay, have fun with all this activity.